Alright, you bastards, this is Some-Belgian-prepper. I'm a little bit sick today, so I will keep it short. Uh, but before we start, if you're interested in a detective story, it is the first part of the 11 part series. If you're interested in it, it's in Dutch, called Bloody Crosses. Look down in the description. Alright, the new idea uh, is a folding bike. Why would a folding bike be handy during a shit hit the fan situation or another scenario, emergency scenario? Well, I would say there are a lot of things that you can do with a folding bike. My first thoughts in just everyday life, I would say if your car needs to go to the garage and you need to fix it, what I always do is I put my folding bike in my trunk. I drive to the garage. I let it there to get fixed, and I take the folding bike. I open it and I drive back home, and then yet again drive to the garage when it's fixed, put it in the trunk. So that's already a handy thing of this. It's also handy if you're going to a party, but you do not know if you're going to drink, and yeah, it's always handy to have a folding bag in your trunk then. So if you had a little bit too much to drink, you can drive home without breaking the law. All right. So in a survival situation, I would say a folding bag is very handy for I would say a bug out scenario. I would say because you can put something small like this into a car, a van, or even an RV. So what's the point in that? You would say because it's too small to be honest. That's the downside of this. This can only carry 120 kilograms, and yeah, that's problematic if you have to bug out with a load like a bug out bag like mine. That would not be good for the metal. So it's more handy for how do you say this? If you're with your bug out vehicles, or you're going somewhere, or just going on a road trip or something, you want to perhaps need to find some parking that is not where you do not need to pay or is at a nicer place. You park there and you can go to stores or other places or just do a reconnaissance of the area on just the folding bike with your EDC or something. So that's a good way to open it. I will now open it to demonstrate. It's very easy to just. There are probably more other ways that other types of folding bikes, but it is just the type that I bought off from a friend. So there we go. Just put the saddle a little bit higher. There we go, here it is. It's already folded over. What I also like about folding bike like this is, like you can see, I can adjust the height of the saddle, the steering wheel. It's a low profile, so it's also handy for children. So if you're on a bug out with small children or young children, they perhaps do not have the same physique to do a long tour, so they can perhaps follow on a bike like this, a folding bike, something very small. And yeah, it's also possible if you live in an apartment or in a big city to have a folding bike in your apartment, or if you live in a place there where there is not much space. This is some good way of transporting or doing a bug out evacuation. So imagine if you had to evacuate on a bus or on a train, you can at least fold this up and take it with you, and they cannot say anything about it. And yeah, it's just also something to keep you in physical shape. Just if you want to go to a grocery store or another store in your area, I would say if you do not like walking, this is also a good alternative. And yeah, that's it about the folding bike. Just a small idea for your bug out plan or even bug in plan if you say so. And yeah, I would say thank you for watching. Subscribe. If you have any other ideas that you can do with the folding bike, leave it in the comments. I'm always eager to learn new perspectives. And yeah, leave a like. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Cheers.